Hi, it's Nick on the 27th of August. Final episode on this series this week on self-love and lovability. And just going to touch today on the whole subject of vulnerability. I often find, for me personally, that a new kind of little chapter or a new bit of self-love and lovability usually happens just on the other side of an experience of vulnerability. You know, the way I tend to think about it is, I think we all do have, but I know I have tremendous kind of defense mechanisms. And every time I'm willing to kind of let a bit of my defenses go and stop being so defensive and stop, as we've talked about this week, as I stop being so tough on myself and let something kind of drop away and feel a little vulnerable for a while, I find then that just on the other side of it is usually a new little bit of kind of self-love and self-validation and self-championing. And I think, you know, I've come to realise that it doesn't, I don't know if it has to be, but it tends to be that, you know, my experiences, like the good stuff of life, whether that's self-love, whether that's lovability, you know, a lot of the good stuff of life is often just on the other side of a little experience of vulnerability. I have to navigate some vulnerability in order to feel better about myself. So I have to face some fear or some doubt or something that's a bit painful. And then as I face that and go through it, on the other side of it is an expanded sense of myself, feeling better about myself and all sorts of stuff. So just that encouragement to face vulnerability, because on the other side of it is so much good stuff. So they got me thinking also that actually I think what I'd like to, I'm going to focus on this coming week. The theme for this coming week is going to be vulnerability and how do we handle our vulnerability. So I'll start tomorrow with a new week of broadcasts on the idea of vulnerability and, you know, partly around self-love and lovability, which we've been talking about this week, but also just in more general terms. You know, how does vulnerability fit into our life and into the world? Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this week. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.